In this section of my video, we will be going through the magnitudes of magnetic field created by a solenoid towards its center and towards its end. As we had already gone through the logic and concept of solenoid, we had just studied that the field created by a solenoid is just similar to that of a bar magnet. And the structure of solenoid resembles a helical structure whose length is very large as compared to its diameter. Since the bar magnet forms a closed loop, which is to be remembered, the field created by a solenoid is also in the form of closed loops. One thing, in consideration, the field outside the solenoid is taken as zero. Now talking about the logical concept of the expression, as we have calculated B equals to mu naught Ni. You all know, as I had considered, that N is the number of turns per unit length. That is, N is the number of turns per unit length, where N represents total number of turns and L represents length of solenoid. Hence, in order to calculate the field due to a solenoid, you should remember this, that this small n doesn't only stand for the given number of turns, but in order to calculate the value of n, you need to divide the total number of turns by the length of the solenoid. So this is the one major concept which is to be remembered. Another important thing, the magnitude of magnetic field which you have just calculated, B equals to mu naught Ni, it is the field at the center of solenoid, which means the field inside a solenoid is in the variable form, and it is very true. That is, if you measure the magnitude of field at the ends, it was observed that the strength of field created well inside, or you can say the center of the solenoid or towards the ends of the solenoid, is a bit different. By how much? Mu naught Ni by 2. So you can observe, while you are moving from center of a solenoid towards the end of the solenoid, the magnetic field from its actual strength at the center reduces to its half value toward its end. That is, the field becomes exactly half of the value which was created at the center. Hence, you can directly make a relation between them, that field at center of the solenoid is equals to field at the end into 2. That is, on doubling the field of the end points, you can get the center field, and if you have the field of the center of solenoid, on dividing it by 2, you can simply get the field on the ends. So this is the basic concept which is to be remembered from the numerical point of view. I hope you have understood this concept well. Thank you.